Things in Japan that'll send an American into a coma. Number 1. Every single phone in Japan has the shutter sound when you take a picture. Even if you take the picture on Snapchat or any app, and you cannot disable it. This is required by the government because they wanted to stop men from taking photos of girls without them knowing. So if you buy a phone in Japan, it has the shutter sound and you can't turn it off. So if you go to a place like a museum or something, you'll just constantly hear the shutter sound. What a lot of people do to get around this is when they travel to another country, they'll use that time to buy an iPhone or just any phone and bring it back to Japan. Like when I had to get a new iPhone, I bought it in America and had it shipped to Japan because I was not going to deal with that shutter sound. Number 2, people in Japan will literally sleep anywhere. This is because the work culture in Japan is so bad. Some people work from 9 a.m. all the way to 10 p.m. So it's extremely common to see people sleeping on the train. Sometimes they'll even fall asleep on your shoulder. And they somehow just magically wake up at their stop. Which leads me to number 3. In Tokyo, we have something called a Shibuya meltdown, which is when men, mostly salary men, spend all day working, so they go to Shibuya after work just to drink, and they'll fall asleep anywhere in Shibuya. It's because the last train in Japan is at 12 o'clock, so if you stay past that time, you have to stay until 5 a.m. when the trains run again. So people will just fall asleep there, literally anywhere. If you're up early enough and you go to Shibuya, you'll likely see someone just sleeping in the most random places until they wake up and go home, or sometimes just go straight to work. Number 4, if you go to the movies in Japan, when the movie ends, Japanese people just sit through the entire credits in silence. I feel like some people do this in America, but I think for the most part, people just get up and leave. But you just have to sit and wait through the credits because you'll just have to move through everyone that's sitting and waiting. Number 4 or 5, I can't remember. If you're a foreigner and conventionally attractive, it's very common to get scouted to be a hair model, especially if you're in places like Shibuya, Harajuku, or Omotesando. But hairstylists will just run up to you and ask if they can cut your hair for free because they want models for their portfolio. And it's actually really, really common. It's happened to me, but I've said no because you have to do a specific haircut that they want. And I just like cutting my own hair. Follow for more. And if you haven't followed me at this point, you're just fake. Bye!